Alright, I want to do a shout out to the people, the hikers, the outdoorsmen of Franklin and Clayton areas and everything in between, Otto, Dillard, Mountain City. This Grassy Ridge Trail is a quite beautiful trail. It goes through some beautiful mountain area. Only 2.5 miles long, so about anybody can do it. The problem is, it's not maintained. There's no blazes. The trail you can barely see. Here's the trail down here. The trail kind of up there. I get out and do a lot of hiking, but I had a hard time keeping track of the trail myself. If I lived in the area, I would certainly take it upon myself to help maintain this trail. If nothing else, please, somebody that lives in the area, get out here and get this trail blazed. If it was blazed, it would be a lot easier. As I said, it's a very, very beautiful trail. It's a nice hike up to the AT. Some gorgeous views, but you just hardly can see the trail. I could imagine during the summer when all this foliage is green and covered in leaves, you wouldn't be able to see the trail at all. So folks of the Franklin down the Clayton area, get out here, Grassy Ridge Trail off Patterson Gap, going up to Carter's Gap. Get out here and do some trail maintenance and blaze it. If nothing else, at least blaze it. That's my cry out, shout out to the Franklin, Clayton area residents. Out. You know, on a second thought for that shout out, I don't think I would do any maintenance on the trail. Logs across the trail, low branches where you gotta duck. Gotta crawl over big logs. Adds to the, oh, look at that view. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Really adds to the adventure of the trail. It's a very rugged trail. It's not all laid out like a walking trail. I mean, this is hiking here. Oh man, look at that view. That is absolutely stunning, gorgeous. The only thing I would do to this trail, I haven't made it to Carter's Gap yet, so I don't know what's there, but at Patterson Gap, at the road, at the trailhead, put up a sign so people know that's the trailhead with an arrow pointing up the old road trail, and then blaze, do some blazing, just so people don't get lost. But as far as maintenance, I'd leave it that rugged right there. That is just, it's just cool. Adds adventure, makes it a little more difficult. But I think the fact that it's not blazed, people can get turned around real easy. I had to really look a couple times to make sure I was still on the trail. So I would blaze it, but I would not do any maintenance. I wouldn't fill in any of the creeks with boulders. I wouldn't do any of the log things they do, like on the AT, the logs along the side of the trail so it's more flat. I wouldn't do any of that. I would leave it rugged, just like it is. I would just blaze it and put signs up. A sign at the beginning at Patterson Gap, and if there is no sign where it intersects the AT, I'd put a sign up there too, and that's it. So those are my thoughts to the people of Franklin down the Clayton areas about the Grassy Ridge Trail. Out. So we've crossed the Georgia-North Carolina border, which is right here somewhere. It's kind of cool, you know, I don't know, from one state to another. Back to the maintenance thing, I would probably put a sign up right here saying you crossed state lines, just because it's neat to know when you cross state lines. Anyways, all right, now we're North Carolina hiking. Furthermore, on the Grassy Ridge Trail, maintenance or upgrades, if you will, I am on the Appalachian Trail. The Grassy Ridge Trail is right behind that log that goes down. Absolutely no clue that is here whatsoever. I think a small sign in this vicinity that said Grassy Ridge Trail that way would be helpful to people that want to do the Grassy Ridge Trail. So yeah, that's the Grassy Ridge Trail right there. Right there. Not much to it. Anyways, enough of my whining about making the Grassy Ridge Trail a little more well known. I'm gonna have some lunch. Out.